Hi guys, this is the guy here making another deck profile video, and this is Beast Deities, Nova Grappler Beast Deities. We'll start with the thing that separates this deck from the other Nova Grappler decks. It's Ethics Buster Catastrophe, which is a first tried good card because its skill is when in place, it flips a G unit face up. Most cases you're gonna flip itself first face up because its skill is when this drive checks a Beast Deity card that's grade that has no triggers, it stands a rear guard and it gets power for each face up copy of itself. So first stride, it gives plus 3000. Second stride gives plus 6000. And you're either gonna flip Moai or Harmonics. Then we have Vectoplasma, you know what he does. He restands himself. And we have Victor. We could have run 4 of him, but problem is it's gonna eat our space on Vectoplasma. Vectoplasma is a finisher that I like. Then again, I should put more Victor since we barely go to Vectoplasma now. But you never know when you're facing retired clans, and Victor is good on his own. Then the one copy of Moai, you can replace it with Stark, but you're gonna flip Moai anyways with Catastrophe. Then the Great Trees. You have Ethics Buster, which is our main ride target because he's a break ride. So if we, for some reason, need to, we can break ride with either our main second ride target, Reverse, who is a restander, and the thing that inspired Catastrophe Extreme, because he has the same skill. Grade 2 or less BT, drive check, stands a card, it gets plus. It doesn't get power. But if you didn't do anything, he gives plus 5k to your rear guard. So this guy, his on play skill is it gets a skill. It becomes on attack, stands a rear guard, that's Beast Deity. Which way majority of our cards are Beast Deity. You know Golden Anglet, very good card, and he's the Beast Deity. 12k beater, can't go wrong with that. We can replace him with a 10k vanilla because there's a Beast Deity that's a 10k vanilla. And Brainy Popio, the first version of Jackalord, except it's on hit. But thing is, Jackalord is on place, then you activate his skill. He's like an arrow bile. Then 4 copies of the Beast Deity Perfect Guard because that's the Beast Deity name to maximize using Catastrophe skill. Same thing with Black Marsh, useful. Then the Stride Father. The reason why we run 4 cards that are Stride Father because we need to stride. Then Desert Gator, our 10k beater. Then Riot Horn. He's the only Beast Deity card that has to use because if you stand a rear guard, it stands itself. So you get a full power column with it. Now let's fight. And it's 9 draws, 4 heal guards. Should I make a Riser deck profile? But I don't think there's enough viability there. Like majority of the Risers are Legion base. They're all Legion base. Perfect Risers is the only exception. And the reason why I'm doing Beast Deity and have a Beast Deity deck because one of the tower events requires you to have a perfect Beast Deity deck with Bustard in it. And I made that for my team. Kagro, a worthy matchup that is stronger. Too strong for this deck maybe. Because Kagro can retire a bunch. I was able to do this on stream. But it was like when the tower event was on. I don't know now. You put this here. You don't put it behind the Vanguard. You put this here. You put this at either sides. Because you put in the Vanguard, Right Horn's value decreases to only be useful when you're doing EdX but reverse combo or Vectoplasma. his main values at the rear guard. Like for example, I'll ride Brainy Papio. And it's only a rear guard will Brain Papio would be our main ride target for grade 2. Calling this card here. Calling wait. This card here, saving your golden anglets. Oh my. Sudden it's sadness for me because my opponent just got a trigger. It doesn't matter. Oh my gosh, I should have. No wait, even if this thing will only be +4. This will be 12 plus 4. This doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We could have did the combo, but my opponent triggered. So there's that. Even if I did golden anglet, it won't be enough. It'll be just 14,000 plus 4, so 18,000. The Vanguard the opponent was at 22,000. Not enough. He runs vanilla Nahalem. Why? Must be the opponent I'm facing is not a full powered Kagero. Because like you don't run Nahalem. That Nahalem at least. You run the new Nahalem. Same thing with this card here. We don't run this. There's just a chance you might run this card, but as a heal, no. Riding the reverse Tix Buster. Okay, when this unit attacks, plus when this unit attacks the Vanguard. Call. Wait, this card can stand, but I'm just thinking. That's, I'm thinking that's the thing. Never mind, I'm just gonna go as is. I'll just use Black Marsh's standing ability. Come on, get me one trigger. Got a trigger. Power. Activating Black Marsh. It will go to the soul. Do we have any cards that consume soul? Doesn't consume soul. Doesn't consume soul. We might add the soul is a wasted resource here. So maybe might replace Desert Gator with the Soul Blast 2 draw card or Soul Blast 2 countercharge 2 card. Or something that Soul Blast. Unless there's a Soul Blast grade 1 or 2 Beast Deity card that I have overlooked. I think there is. Because I haven't crafted enough cards. I think there is. So you can replace Brainy Poppy or Jackal. Most likely Jackal because Jackal is rearguard skill only while Brainy Poppy is Vanguard rearguard. So Brainy Poppy has more use as you can do it on your grade 2 turns. Jackal can also grade 2 turns, but Jackal is a rearguard only, so you have to call it as a rearguard. With Brainy Poppy you can ride it. So that's the thing. The only thing that makes Jackal Lord better is because it's on attack. I'll check again. It is so this unit attacks a Vanguard. On attack. Doesn't need to hit. Did yes he did. He wasted the Conroe call, but unless he needed that Overlord. No heal guards by the looks of it. Now you came. too high of power, but because of there's a pretty good chance I'll drive check non-trigger. Oh well, I got the trigger. Non-trigger beast deity card, which I did, and stand. Gets power. The stride fathers and the heal gush hurts the deck's consistency. That's about it. You can try and replace those cards and make it max beast deity by adding the golden dragon instead of heal guards, but you need heal guards to last long in games, but depends on your deck building skills. You can remove heal guards altogether and replace it with a beast deity grade 3 of your choice. And Stride Fodder, same thing. Technically speaking, if you maximize your grade 3 count, you can replace the Stride Fodder with either more Desert Gators or more other Beast Deity grade 1s. Another Purge. Generic Kagura places double Purge. Double the Purge, where you purge first turn, you purge second turn. Technically speaking, we most likely will not strike another card besides Catastrophe. When I was playing this game, first tried Catastrophe, second tried Catastrophe, third tried Catastrophe or Victor or Victoplasma. I have enough cards to survive. He'll push me to whatever. The other guy can't hit anymore because I am gonna be 21. Counter charges, it does nothing. He needs to trigger at least 2 times to make that use 2 of my heal guards. 1 gives a part to the rear guard for it to hit. Another one, not big enough regardless if he puts it to the Vanguard. Okay, it's big enough that I'm dead. I am dead. I am dead this game. By the looks of it, I tried, didn't work. We had a very good first try turn, but our opponent just wiped our board, which is a very common thing with decks like us. Our decks like this that are very, which are very piece reliant. They lose to control decks like Kagero and like Joker, which also affects in real life as well. The only aspect that Vanguard Zero can't teach you in when it comes to real life card games is guarding and whether or not to take a damage or not. Now we have to wait for lag. Blue stacks, why are you lagging? They have better order than Nox, but then I haven't updated Nox. I lost this game again. I was so close to ranking up. I was like here when I first started recording. I'm all the way here. So sad. That's game 1. I lost. But then again, Nova Grappler is like a tier 2 or tier 3 deck. Tier 1 decks are like decks that are very strong, like Nobatama, the Grapplers, Kagero, Bermuda. Those decks are pretty strong. There's also Angel Feather as well, but they just take too long to play. Maelstrom is a good tier 2. Same thing with Tavas. Tavas and Maelstrom, they fight each other. For me, they're equal terms of power. The thing is that Tavas is more expensive G-Zone wise. Because you need to have Alexandros, Lambros, Wailing, and Commander. And all those are GRs. While Maelstrom, the only thing you would want there might be Wailing, Tavas, or Alexandros or Lambros. Most likely Alexandros. Okay, this one is better. Guess we're riding the break ride this time. Oh, possible Claret Sword Dragon? Or is it Revengers that's using Claret? Okay, it's Revengers. We're facing fun decks. Or tier 3 decks. Tier 3 or tier 2 decks. Calling this card here. Then just swing and hope for the best. Yeah, we're tier 2, tier 3. Because you can't handle control. Well, we're most likely tier 2 since we can win games. Like, like I win games with this against powerful clans using this deck or the other ways to build Nova Grappler. Haven't tried building Blouse. Mostly because the Blouse limit break right turn is just too strong that I don't think people can outshine that yet. Okay. Brainy Popio. Hmm. Oh my gosh, it's lagging. I'm showing this because this card is an important card, so might as well kill that. You get a draw trigger. Empowering this even further, so even if this card gets a trigger, this thing can hit. Oh. If I remember, it's just grade 1 cards, right? Grade 1. He can't ride to grade 3? Wow. And I'm just getting lucky in my drive checks right now. Damage checks. So no grade 3. My opponent is really locking this game. Hmm. He finally gets a grade 3. It still hits. Don't. I push my opponent to 5. Without. My opponent's just really unlucky this game. He finally rises to grade 3. Does he even have the ritual for this? Oh, it's GB3 where you need to count rituals. Turn plus 1. Superior call a grade 0 card from out of your deck. Or just kill that. Okay, what two grade 1 cards is he gonna call? Like, why that card again? Why not like Swordbreaker or something? Why didn't he retire a card? If he called 2 units with ritual, retire. Wait, if he runs that card, it should have been better for him to instead of the. But then again, that card is good with that card he just called the left column. So there's that. Nitpicking my opponent's deck. So my luck has run dry now. I'm thinking. Oh, I draw a card again? Not enough power. I'm just thinking what to do right now. I'll just try it first. I'll try this because I think I might not get triggers. I might get triggers. I'm not really sure, but need to show you that this card is also good. Oh my, pretty good combo I have right going. This will get so much power. Oh my, I thought it would restand. Oh well, would have stand this. Would have stand these two. Oh my, I should have gone with catastrophe. I won that. But that game was quite sad. Was quite sad. My opponent wasn't able to ride grade 3. So that was the sad part. But it did show it can win. But winning against decks that are of lower quality is kinda sad. No offense to the person, he might have the best deck that he could did build, but like some cards were a bit questionable. Some cards. Like why no Swordbreaker? But then again his grade 2 double rare card can only call can only call Revengers grade 1s. This will be the last game, win or lose. I'll be posting this on platforms that I can post to. Should have gone with the reverse Kamui. Do I even have reverse Kamui? There's no opponent right now, which is kinda sad. Oh yeah, if you notice, I removed the ride animations and stuff. Because I might get copyright or something for the ride animation. Uh, uh, hmm, hmm. Okay, so we got an opponent. Who will it be? No grapplers against possible VP farmer. Possible VP farmer. We will check the starting Vanguard. You can tell if it's a VP farmer when you can tell when it's a VP farmer when there's either no strike. Okay, it's not VP farmer. He changed cards. Jewel Knights. This will be hard since Jewel Knights can retire stuff. Oh my gosh, that's a Jewel Knight Stride Father. Great for Jewel Knights. Maybe we should make a Jewel Knight deck. I do have the strides for it. I do have enough mats to make it if I'm missing cards. The only cards I will most likely miss are like the generic good strides. That is like the GRs or something. Hmm. Hmm. It's kind of sad. I can't do anything. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, he called this card to call this card here. Oh, it's counterblast too. So he's not able to use this card. He just wasted this card. Huh? Oh well. The Hyper, he'll just swing just to get a draw trigger or heal. This is a critical. They run crits. Interesting. Oh my gosh, both of these decks are Limit Break era decks, by the way. Jewel Knights was introduced in Break Rate era. Beast Deity was introduced at Limit Break era. But was further supported at Break Ride era. Like the first card for Beast Deity was Beast Deity Azure Dragon. I only have one copy of him, so I never got to use him during Asia Circuit. But I have like 4 copies of his evolved form though. Oh my gosh. He writes that? Why? And he doesn't even stride. Why? Like you can stay at grade 2 with that because majority of the Jewel Knights require Jewel Knight Vanguard. What's up with this? Like my first game, very all the three games here, all the decks are either incomplete or weird. Or the person who plays it are weird. Or they have terrible luck. Japan player had very bad luck and his deck is a bit weird. The Kagura player deck's a bit weird. Played alright. This one, why did he write Gansalot? Why? There's no reason to write Gansalot. Just to get a second drive check that does nothing? Why did you write that? This thing can't hit me, so stride. I'll try catastrophe. Then calling this two cards unless I get a good grade. Two card. I got nothing. Then boost because okay, I'm facing an incomplete deck. But still a game. But damn, he's very unlucky or she's very unlucky. The person has a Japanese name. Maybe Japanese players are going to global because global has a more active server or something. Yeah, since Japan is like 2 months ahead of us, so but we're ending at the same time. They were both ending at June 29, 2023. This because June 30 came first for Japan. Oh well. But still, he needs to go get a Jewel Knight like Salome. Salome can superior call upgrade by counterblasting something, I think. He can't even use Gunslot skill. Gunslot skill requires you to have a Blaster Blade and Soul. That's a discard one and draw one card. It's a ditch and draw. Hope for something. Does this require Jewel Knight Vanguard? It requires 4 or more regards. So he can move this to the front. He can move this to the front. But I have only grade 3, so this will help him. I'll be pushed to 4, 5 maybe. Wrong tack pattern. He should have swung with the grade 1 boosted by the 8k card. Okay. I will lose one intercept or no, I will lose one or two of my grade 3 rear guards. Heal is good. Powers is Vanguard, so it can hit now. He doesn't run heal guards as well. I should have known, like, wait, that's a stand trigger. This is a stand trigger. But why is he using that card though? Does the front row gate power? It does not power, it just stuns your front row guards. I'll stride Victor because it gets plus 5. Wait, it's now plus 6 now if I recall. Like, it's plus 6 now. It is now plus 6 now. This is for each face up, right? Okay. Flipping Moai. Right, gets plus 3 for each face up. Okay, also it gets for 3k for each face up. And there's 2 face up right now. Most like this will stand. Hits. It's plus 6k, so the third time it'll be plus 9 to each resounding unit. So it's like almost 2 trigger checks now. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. One of the last possible Vanguard 0 deck profile videos since the game is ending at June 29, 2023, which I already stated. Thank you guys for watching and bye.